movie review, physical media, and gummy unicorn. Booyah! Tippy time, my damies, and welcome to episode 40 of Reviewedly Interrupted. A very special Tubi or Not Tubi, but yeah, definitely Tubi episode, where I will be reviewing something that I, this time, do not, like, I don't even have it on physical media yet, but something that can be found and easily watched on Tubi, you know? Because I'm a big fan of Tubi. I talk about Tubi a lot. And so, like, you know, doing these episodes of stuff that's like, that I've stumbled across on Tubi. Some of them it might be, like, I'm starting to put links to the Tubi app to watch the things if they're on there. Like, if one of the movies I'm reviewing is on Tubi, the link will be there, and if you have Tubi, you can go watch it. You can be like, oh, okay, let me go check the movie out, or what? Pause. I don't want your stupid ass spoilers yet. Let me go to Tubi and watch it. But Lavalantula that's what this episode is about. Is something I stumbled across on Tubi, and I just fell in love with it. I mean, you got Steve Guttenberg. Like, right off the bat, man. Steve Guttenberg as the over-the-hill, can't find his footing anymore in Hollywood used to be a big thing. And it's like, I'm not saying that parallels, like, Guttenberg's career. Like, because Guttenberg was, like, everywhere. He was all over everything. I mean, you got Three Men and a Baby. Three Men and a Little Lady. You got fucking the Police Academy movies. And one of my favorites, which I need to find, it's like, oh my God, this movie pops in my head every once in a while, and I'm like, dude, I gotta get that. It's like a nostalgia type thing for me. But the movie High Spirits, where he's like a guy that inherits a castle, and it's like, he turns it into a hotel or a bed and breakfast or something. There's a great cast and everything. But anyway, fucking Guttenberg's in this, and he is fucking solid. Like, it's just tongue-in-cheek the whole time. Almost looks like Sci-Fi Network shit. It's fucking great. Over the hill failed action star. Not failed action star, but just like not... He's gone from A-list to fucking D-list action star. Battling tarantulas, giant spider tarantulas that shoot lava out of their mouths, you know? And it's got like a hella awesome cast too. I mean, it's got like Michael Winslow, like, and then the other person, and that one guy, and that chick that was in the one thing that was like, and it was like, oh yeah, those people are all in it. And yeah, I mean, this movie's great. You like, if you love cheesy movies and you love Steve Guttenberg, like, I'm 41. So people around my age group were like, fucking yeah, dude, at least Three Men and a Baby, or like definitely like Police Academy. I mean, if you watch comedies back in the day, there was Police Academy that you were like in the know about. So it's like, it's a little bit of nostalgia for us, but then, like, you know, they made a sequel to Lavalantula, which I'm going to watch soon just to watch because fuck yeah. And there was supposed to be a third one, but I don't know if there's anything going on with that or what's up with that, but I really do hope so. That'd be pretty cool. Very quickly, before I go on any further, I need to announce that unfortunately this episode will not contain any gummy unicorn. That delicious, delicious gummy fruity legion of little unicorn heads. Or head, I guess, since, you know, they don't pluralize much. In this episode, my Dollar Tree was out. So I had to supplement with something else the Dollar Tree carries, which I've gotten a couple times before and I was like, this is perfect for these videos. But magical poop marshmallows. Yes. Shaped like poop, tastes like marshmallows. pure magic. I don't know what the magic is. It tastes like vanilla-y. I think vanilla is the flavor that makes, that's the marshmallow flavor, I think, or something, at least for this kind of shit. Anyway, if you like marshmallow treats, you just like eating like little kind of marshmallow dealios or whatever. Magical poop marshmallows. Look, there's a unicorn on the package. Look how happy that little fucker is, just shitting out all those magic fucking marshmallow poops. He's so happy. I don't know. Maybe that's like a thing with unicorns. They love that shit. Okay. A little bit of spoilers. 1 point. So, Steve Guttenberg's kidness is like off with his friends at the time shit goes down. And, you know, Guttenberg's on his way. He's like, I gotta find my fucking son. I gotta save my fucking family, man. Are you fucking kidding me? I fucking love my family. And there's no way in fuck I'm gonna let Lavalantulas kill my family. No way. No how. And his kid's off like with his friends and shit. And the one chick that he kind of liked or some shit like that, you know, he's friends with the chick of the group, you know. It's like, oh, she's tomboyish, but you know, the guys kind of like her. And they're like, oh, but she's like pretty too. Like, she gets like half-assed drug into like a hole and bit on the leg. Anyways, cut to finally the thing on her leg is not doing well at all. She starts going into seizures and shit. And all of a sudden you start seeing like, you know, this shit happen on her neck. Boom. That spider like laid eggs in her leg. And then the spiders, I guess, for some reason decided, you know, we could come out her leg right here, or we could eat our way up her leg through her body and come out of her mouth. So that's what they do. A ton of tiny little Lavalantula spider babies just pour out of her mouth, and then her head sets on fire. That it is like the coolest fucking thing where you're like, holy shit. And Leslie Easterbrook is in this. Yes. Leslie fucking Easterbrook is in this too. I thought that was pretty cool. She did a little cameo. A lot of Police Academy motherfuckers in this. Don't know why. Don't care why. Just happy it happened. Okay? It's like, great. Like I said, nostalgia. And Lavalantulas. That's really when you're creeping into your golden years, that's like 2 of the top 3 things that you look forward to before you go from the autumn of your life into the cold, lonely, dark, depressing winter. And finally, you pass into nothingness and oblivion. But on the bright side, before that, you get Steve Guttenberg fighting Lavalantulas. Okay, so at the end, they managed to draw out the Queen Lavalantula, who, of course, is insanely fucking huge. She's giant. And it's like this whole Red Rocket thing where he was like, that was his character that made him big. He wore like this red suit that was like, he was like the Rocketeer. I don't know why, but they were like, did a Rocketeer ripoff. It's like, all right, fuck it, whatever, dude. But like Red Rocket, that name's funny. You know, and he's flying around with his jetpack and throws the bomb in the Queen's mouth, and she dies and explodes, and supposedly that it kills everything. But before she pops up out of the hole, and it's like, oh fuck, this is what you have to face. Super giant, pissed off, like evil skull face looking spider bitch. They pull a total Slugs. I reviewed Slugs. You can go fucking watch that, or you can watch the movie or whatever. I'm not going to rehash what Slugs is about. But like, anyway, I will rehash what happened at the end because it correlates with this movie. Anyways, they basically blow up half the fucking town in Slugs. In Lavalantula, it seems like a little more than that. There was a lot that they fucking blew up. But it's like, they blow up a ton of shit, create a ton of fucking property damage, destroy the bad things, the monsters, the creepy crawlies, creatures that are killing motherfuckers, and all is forgiven. I call bullshit on that because people are dicks. They'd be like, "Oh man, you totally saved my life," but like my house was worth like 1.2 million, so it's like I'm gonna kind of need that, and I got like stuff that was insured in my house that was pretty pricey, so I'll add that to your bill. But like, they go totally slugs. I love it. Blow tons of shit up, kill the bad things. Great job, hero. Haha. Walk off through the smoldering ashes that used to be the town you lived in. A victor. Haha. Fucking wild. But I really fucking enjoy this movie. It's so fun. It's like, it doesn't take itself seriously. It's one of those type of movies where it's like, it's got the Sci-Fi Channel look, you know. The CGI isn't like super bad, but I mean, if you CGI Lavalantulas, they're not going to look like real spiders. They're going to look CGI. A lot of the explosions and fire and all that kind of shit. Lava. Totally CGI. It looks like Sci-Fi Network type of shit, but maybe a little better than the run-of-the-mill sci-fi. They actually tried to put a little bit more into the CGI. But unlike a lot of Sci-Fi Network movies, that they're not trying to be tongue-in-cheek with the dialogue and how things are progressing, that it's not kind of trying to be hokey, and so it's like, you get it, you know, like that kind of thing. This movie is totally that hokiness, you know, where it doesn't take itself seriously. You can tell that they're having fun with it, and it's like, it's supposed to be a comedy too. It's not overt like, oh, something fell on somebody's head, oh, somebody tripped over something and did this and that. No, it's not physical comedy. It's just the way the movie looks and feels, and the dialogue. It's very comedic, and it's very fucking great. And Steve Guttenberg is, I mean, he's in top form, dude. He should be in more shit again. I love seeing like these older actors that were like in a lot of shit and maybe kind of like disappeared. Like, it was cool. It's cool seeing Jeff Fahey pop up in more shit. Eric Roberts has always been kind of doing something, but it seems like I don't know, I haven't seen stuff recently, but for a while there, I think he's still like in shit, like doing movies, which is awesome. But for a minute there, it was like he was in a lot of stuff. He was popping up in like these really cool flicks. I mean, there was fucking Human Centipede 3. I think there was like, it was one of the Grindhouse movies or both of the Grindhouse movies. He just pops up in like this really cool shit, and it's Eric Roberts, and he's great. I want to see that also with Steve Guttenberg. I want to see him popping up in more shit. You know, it's like really cool seeing these actors that were A-list names. Everybody knew them. They're always doing something. They're in the headlines or this or that. They're in movies coming out. And then, you know, they maybe like either retired, semi-retired, or just like, you know, got to a point where they won't get as many calls because, fuck, it's a revolving door, bro. You know, it's a revolving door. Some of them manage to like stay there. Other ones are just kind of like, man, you know, because it happened to a lot of like 80s and 90s stars, where it's just like they were huge, but then like it got to like the mid 90s and stuff, and things started cycling fast, you know, and it just, the type of movies that were getting made weren't the type of movies that they were normally cast for. So it's like, I think they kind of faded a little bit. So still doing stuff, maybe not like the stuff, but I want to see more of these actors, especially like Steve Guttenberg, in some like real Hollywood movies too. Of course, it's like, I still want to see, like, I want this to get to like 7 Lantula or some shit, you know? I want to see this shit go, because this is a great fucking series and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So yeah. But it would still be cool, like, all of a sudden he pops up in some fucking movie. Like, he's in, like, the next major Batman movie that's made or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That'd be pretty fucking tight. Really quick, I'm going to talk about my next episode, which would be back, Bizak, to physical media. And I'm going to be actually trying to pump out more videos since I'm doing a shorter format. Even this one's running on a little bit, but don't worry, it's going to wrap up here very soon. for the month of October, just because it's like I want to pump out some more horror reviews, like really get them out there, because October is my favorite month. I love Halloweens and I love it Octobers. But anyway, next episode 41. I've already done Fulci, so of course I have to do Argento, and I figured why not just start with Dario Argento's absolute classic Suspiria. You know, it's been a minute since I watched it, and I really do love this fucking movie. You know, I was almost thinking about doing his Dracula 3D because it's horrible, and I love bad movies. I was like, you know what? There's probably like 800,000 fucking reviews of Suspiria, but you know what? They aren't this guy doing Suspiria. So that's going to be the next episode, Suspiria. So yeah, Lavalantula, down in the description, I have the link to go watch this shit on Tubi. And I say go watch this on Tubi and then fall down the Tubi rabbit hole and you will have a lot of fun. They've got all kinds of shit on there. I love Tubi. I will always sing Tubi's praises, okay? So, yeah, you can go check out the link and everything else. And I'm thinking, since I post these videos on social media, maybe I'll just straight up post the Tubi link there too, in case people don't want to watch the video, but they want to watch that. And maybe watching the movie will be like, okay, you know, what does Walt have to say? And also another thing I want to say, feel free to comment. I'm not going to say slam that like button like a lot of weirdos say, that I'm like, that sounds dumb. I would never say that, so I'm not going to. Don't care if you like the video. Don't care if you give a sub. If you stumble across this and it's entertaining to you and it was fun to watch, maybe got you interested in watching the movie, cool. But feel free to comment and tell me what's up. Like maybe you want to comment about how I got this little curl going on over here that's like really wild. That's my wild curl. So get over it. None ya business what this wild curl does. But I'll tell you one thing. It's wild. Very wild. But yeah, so I really do urge you, go watch Lavalantula. It's fun. If you like creature movies, especially like big spider movies, there's a lot of them. It seems on Tubi. So definitely check this one out too, and check out the sequel to Lavalantula. So since I signed your pity on the runny kind and, you know, gave you the rundown on Lavalantula and how fucking great it was and how fun it was to watch, I bid you adieu, a doo-doo, and a pee-pee, and a caca. Yo mama. All right, until next time, motherfuckers. This has been Pootie Tang and Magical Poop Marshmallows, Reviewedly Interrupted, episode 41, Lavalantula. I'll see you next time. All right, bye. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of my house. Get out of my fucking house. You know what? Without a warrant, you're not allowed to come in here anyway. Okay? So seriously, I'm going to need you to come back with a warrant signed by a judge or else.
No, خلوي ما عايلي مؤنسة إيه بقوم